Alright, let's address the elephant in the room. Being a broke uni student absolutely sucks. And no, I don't mean it in a quirky way like, oh haha, I'm so broke but having fun. No, I'm talking soul crushing, character building, I might actually cry if my car declines again, kind of broke. Alright? Because here's the thing. They sell you this dream of uni life being all late night adventures, new friendships, and finding yourself. But what they don't tell you is that you'll also be finding yourself scavenging for yellow sticker sandwiches at Tesco at 10 p.m. or rationing your pasta like it's the apocalypse. Anyway, I'm about to take you on a journey through these 7 circles of financial hell that is being a broke uni student. Let's start with the big one, rent. Rent isn't just a bill, it's a life sentence. You get your student loan and for about 0.5 seconds, you feel rich, like, wow, look at me, I'm thriving. And then rent comes along like a landlord-shaped dementor and sucks the life out your entire bank account. For the privilege of living in a box that's too small to swing a pet, you're paying what? £500 a month? £600? And in some cases even £1,000. Oh, and I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't afford a pet even if I wanted one. And don't even think about getting a place with a decent kitchen. You'll be lucky if the oven doesn't explode every time you make toast. And then there's the heating. You don't turn it on because you can't afford the bill. So now you're sitting there like, it's fine. I didn't need fingers anyway. Just let that shit fall off. Landlords though, they're living their best lives. The boiler breaks? We'll get to it next week. There's mold on the walls? Just wipe it with some bleach. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here wondering if I should start charging the mold for occupying my tiny space. Now, let's talk about food, or as I like to call it, the uni edition of Hunger Games. When you're broke, food isn't just food, it's a strategy. You've got what, £15 to last you the week? That's 7 days of pasta, bread, and whatever is on the reduced shelf. Yellow stickers are a lifeline. Finding a reduced price pizza for £1.50. That's not just a meal, that's a victory. It's the same kind of feeling when you win this kind of race, if you know what I mean. Seriously though, who needs financial stability when you've got a half-price margarita? My meals have gone from what do I feel like eating to what can I afford to make with bread, beans, and vibes. And let me tell you, eating plain pasta 3 days in a row really makes you question your life choices. Oh, and there's the creativity aspect. You start experimenting like, what happens if I add ketchup to this pasta? Or, can I turn baked beans into a soup? Pause. You can, but you shouldn't because that's literally disgusting. Meal deals? Don't even get me started. £4 for a sandwich, a drink, and a snack, or £3.60 with a club card. That's a financial commitment. Because I'll be standing, walking around in Tesco for 20 minutes debating whether I really need the crisps or if I can survive on just a sandwich. If rent doesn't kill you, your flatmates will. Not literally, although I wouldn't put it past some of them. But they will steal your food, your sanity, and your will to fucking live. It's always the same story. You label your milk thinking, this is gonna stop them. But it doesn't. You see, the milk's gone and suddenly you're playing detective trying to work out who's been drinking it. And then when you confront them, they'll literally hit you with some bullshit excuse like, oh, I thought it was communal. Communal? Are you fucking dumb? And let's not forget the shared spaces. One spoon in the sink somehow turns into a crime scene of plates, pans, and mystery forks. Seriously, look at this picture. Look at how fucking disgusting this shit is. And the fact is, no one admits to this crap unless you call the manager of the halls. Nights out are supposed to be fun, right? But when you're broke, they're just expensive. First, there's pre-drinks. You're drinking the cheapest vodka you can find, and it tastes like regret in a bottle. But it's fine, because you're like, I'll save money by not buying drinks at the club. And then, when you get there, they hit you with a £10 entry fee. For what, man? Sticky floors and the same 3 lame-ass songs on repeat? Honestly, I'd rather stay home and listen to the free version of Spotify, and at least it'll play some fire songs. And of course, there's the post-night out food. A small box of chips costs £6, but at 2 a.m., it feels like a bargain, especially when the boss man calls you boss. You just can't deny some chips. Until the next morning, when you realize you've spent your entire budget on carbs and self-loathing. Here's a thing no one tells you about uni. Everything costs extra. You think, oh, my tuition fees cover everything, right? Hell no. They cover absolutely nothing. You want to pass your course? Get ready to spend half your food budget on textbooks, lab fees, and printing. Why does one textbook cost £60? Is it printed on silk? Does it come with a free holiday? No. Instead, it comes with pain and suffering. And then you get creative. You're Googling free PDF of any textbook name, or you're messaging random people in your course group chat like, hey, does anyone have a copy I can borrow? I'll buy you food. Thing is, they're just getting a bar of chocolate, not gonna lie. And it's not just books. Everything costs money. You want to join a society? That'll be £30, please. And don't even think about going on a society trip unless you've got a spare £200 lying around. Like, sorry, I can't afford to go hiking in the Alps when I can barely afford hiking to the corner shop for bread. Also, why do all societies insist on matching hoodies? Oh, it's only £40. Okay, Olivia, I'll just wear my anxiety instead. And then there's the stress, because being broke isn't just about money, it's about survival. You're constantly worried about rent, food, and whether your bank will finally block your account for suspicious activity. Every time I tap my card, I feel like I'm in a reality TV show, thinking about whether this will go through or will I have to pretend I didn't actually want this bread. The suspense kills me every time. And when you rant to your friends about it, and they're like, yeah man, same, and you're like, cool, so we're all stressed and broke. Love that for us. Therapy? Too expensive. So instead, you just cry in a shower and call it a character arc. And the thing is, being broke isn't just stressful. It's exhausting. You're constantly budgeting, constantly worrying, and constantly telling yourself, it's fine, I'll figure it out. But deep down, you know you're one bad financial decision away from eating plain rice for a week. So yeah, being a broke uni student is tough. It's stressful, it's chaotic. But hey, at least we've got, well, nothing really. But we're all in this together, right? Anyway, if anyone wants to PayPal me £10, I'd really appreciate it. I'm just kidding.
Like, seriously, what the fuck is this? Like, huh? Like, this is not us at this point. Seriously. Wait, these are literal maggots.